1,600 people have been left displaced after a fire engulfed their homes at Cemetery View informal settlement in Pretorius Park on Saturday morning. Now, one person succumbed to critical burn injuries while others are still receiving medical attention. The cause of that fire is still unknown. Newzroom Africa's Zola Sholwana is there for us. Zola, very good morning to you, but not so much a good morning for those in that informal settlement. We know that the fire engulfed yesterday. What have been the experiences of them just trying to put their lives together in the last 24 hours?
Well, Kat, you'd understand that the past 2 days have been extremely cold, and these families have had to find alternative shelter from yesterday morning after a fire destroyed essentially the entire community. Everyone, by the look of things, is left homeless in Plastic View informal settlement. We have been speaking to residents ever since we got here, and most of them are saying that they haven't been receiving assistance, and some of them have children that they need to take care of. They have lost everything, from clothes, all kinds of belongings that you could possibly think of. You can imagine in this extremely cold weather. It's even cold when you're inside a shelter. How much more is it for someone that slept without a roof over their heads? We are joined by one of the community leaders, Sisi ke lebogelana kwa hao. Re bolelle gore go tsagetseng maobane gore community ya lona e che e fele the way re bonang ka teng.
Community e tsa ka mo Plastic View o sha le mollo kona le motho o tswara mosadi wa motho, so that's why a chisa mkuku wa destroy Plastic View yonke.
So o destroy I Plastic View yonke nina nibone nini ukuthi kuyasha?
Uring
le bone neng gore go a tsha mo Plastic View?
Ka 3 a.m. 3 a.m.
Le re motho ona o bone mosadi wa hae a seo go ntlung a nagana gore ona le motho mong a ba tshisa ntlo ya hae ka petrol.
A ba tshisa ka petrol mokoko mara wa destroy Plastic View kaofela.
Yaanong re bona o si o dula le bana le kgonne go robala yang maobane go batayana le sena ntlo ya lona?
Ke robala ke sena anything, ka robala fela ke sena diaparo, ke sena blanket, dijo ha iyo kaofela.
Bana bona ba jwang?
Mang?
Bana ba hao ba jwang?
Havana next. Akere wa tswa ngwana a nyaka dijo, a nyaka everything, wala ke nyaka dijo, ke nyaka what, mara akina plan.
Okay, o buile gore gona le batho ba tlhokofetseng maobane ba ikae batho ba tlhokofetseng?
Ba re ke two le ngwana e one. Yeah.
Ha bona batho ba tlhokofetse ba tshile maobane o ikutlwile yang?
Oding
ke ra ha o bona batho ba tshile ba tlhokofetse maobane le ngwana o ikutlwile yang?
Ke tswala uhloko, ke na le pain le batho ba tshile maobane.
Yaanong le tlo etsa yang, le tlo survive yang? Go bata ka jeko le ka osane ha re sheba weather ngare go tlo bata, ha lena shelter, ha lena dikobo, le tlo phela yang?
Ke tlo kopela donation ya ma blanket le mazenge or tende ya ke dule le bana because akina next.
Ona le sebaka se se kae o dula mo Plastic View?
Ke na le 3 years ke dula mo Plastic View.
O kile go a tsha mo?
Last year wacha maybe every year mo Plastic View ya tsha. Batho ba re ke nyaka mazenge kaofela mara bo bangwe ha bana tšhelete o reka mazenge, you see, so ha bana tšhelete o reka mazenge, so ba re ka reka plastic again because ha bana tšhelete o reka mazenge. Mara if motho ana le mazenge better ke mokoko one wacha. So if ona le plastic ke mollo straight.
So nagana gore ntho e etsang gore mekhuki ya lona e cheke gore le aga ka plastic le maplanka?
Yes, ka reka plastic. If ke skanya ke mokoko uche ke zo reka mazenge mara batho ha bana tšhelete ya o reka mazenke ba so reka plastic again.
Batho ba timang mollo ba fitlhile neng maobane, ba fitlhile ka nako?
Ba fitla mara havana plan va tsava akere mollo u too much, so va tsava mollo va so nkena.
O ha ba kena mo plastic view go tima?
Va so nkena va yema mo because mollo u too much. Va so nkena wa fella because batho va kgone ho jika. If va so mtima batho va ja maoto.
Okay. Ra leboga Osi, thank you very much for your time. Well, Kat, that was one of the community leaders essentially telling us what led to what we are seeing right behind me. I will step out of shot, but I just want to translate what she has been saying during our conversation. Essentially, she is telling us that the fire started yesterday early morning after a man allegedly suspected that his wife is cheating with someone else, and he poured petrol in their shack, and that burnt their entire, those in fact neighboring shacks, leading to all other shacks being burnt down. She says the reason why they've been experiencing these fires for quite some time is because their structures are built on plastic and wood instead of corrugated iron, and that is because essentially people cannot afford to buy that material. Those that have survived, or their shacks have survived, have actually built them on corrugated iron. I'm going to step out of shot, Kat, just so that I can see you. So that I can be able to show you. But what I can tell you is that there's really very few structures that have survived. I'm sure you're able to see that some people are really trying to rebuild their structures just to have shelter until alternative measures are made about this particular fire that has led over 2,000 family members displaced. In this regard, we understand that this is not the first time these residents experience something of the sort. We understand that these fires have been quite prevalent, and the lady did mention that they happen almost every season. They are expecting donations from people as they are saying that it's extremely cold, they don't have shelter, they don't have food, they have lost all their belongings, and what they would ask for or like to receive right now is some sort of assistance in any way possible. Back to you in studio.
Well, Zola Sholwana, very devastating scenes there coming out of Pretorius Park. I mean, especially on such a very cold Sunday morning, that a domestic dispute could lead to the displacement of so many people. Thank you so much for bringing us those updates. We will certainly be linking up with you a little later on just to see how better the people of this community are able to recoup and just get a bit of shelter for them going. Thank you so much for that. That's our reporter, Zola Sholwana.